So here we are in High Street, Fremantle, in the historic West End, a beautifully intact heritage precinct that was thankfully saved from demolition in the 1970s. It's a really fantastic part of Fremantle, and we're seeing it suddenly really coming to life. We're seeing fashion moving to the area, architects, art galleries, bookshops. It's got a real particular Fremantle feel about it. It's really exciting. But there's certainly more work that can be done. What I'd like to see is the upstairs of these buildings activated with further offices including incubators for small businesses that actually represent what Fremantle's about, which is around environment, around the arts, around fashion, bringing those in. We also need to work with Notre Dame to get them to open up their buildings further up High Street, out into the street as well, so we can actually have a much more interactive space and actually have a greater diversity of things happening in this area. Bring all of that together, and I think what you can see is a real vibrancy added to this great part of Fremantle. Now that's certainly going to be part of making a re-energising Fremantle, but we can't simply rely on the West End alone. Where I want to take you now is to where the real action is going to be in actually making Fremantle an even better place. If we want Fremantle to remain a vibrant regional centre, then it's here in the East End that we need to be able to add more jobs and more people to the centre of Fremantle to support the businesses in Fremantle and to add vibrancy to Fremantle. This part of Fremantle has been pretty neglected. Basically, a lot of the heritage here was knocked down in the 60s and has been kind of left in a pretty staid state ever since, in a period of decline. That actually means it's actually a real opportunity for us to do some really interesting new developments that will bring in lots of new retail, new offices, new office space of a high quality, and also with it lots of new jobs. I'm really excited about the potential for this area, because what we can do is an exciting mixed-use sustainable development that's going to be the heritage of the next century. We can actually have retail on the ground floor, offices above, then apartments above that, that actually really vitalise the centre and add a new fantastic vibrancy. From Queen Street or Target all the way to the bridges in the East End, we have the possibility of getting 2,000 to 3,000 people moving into this area, and with it a lot of new jobs and a lot of new businesses that can also then support Fremantle becoming a vibrant regional centre, and with it support the heritage fabric of Fremantle as well.